Welcome everyone to the Nexus Gaming Series. DB Smiley here, bringing you some Division D action. Going to be Division D East, Screaming Weenies versus Waifu Warriors. Looking forward to this match. Both teams in Division D East at the moment. Screaming Weenies currently finding themselves outside of the playoffs in 10th place. Waifu Warriors currently in 4th. First map going to be Brax's Holdout. Second map going to be Volskaya. Two maps not really played a lot, kind of in HGC or locations like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see where that goes. Diablo ban out of the gate here from Screaming Weenies. Waifu Warrior. Still thinking about their ban. This is going to be the first series where Deckard Cain is allowed. Deckard Cain is an interesting healer. There are comps I think he could absolutely be fantastic with. I think he could be amazing with dive comps. But we're going to see the Garrosh ban here. So double warrior ban, trying to get control over that first.
Balloon, grant us strength.
Malfurion gonna be picked up. Do you grab the Stukov now? We do see the Maiev. Maiev Stukov comment. Yep, there it is. Pretty meta draft here so far. Looking at the draft now, both teams with their supports. Do we see a priority move towards that solo lane? Or do we see something maybe in the vein of getting double wave clear? Maybe that Ragnaros. Now it's going to be no solo lane, but Joanna Chromie, so fantastic defensive unit. Chromie going to be able to sit back and be relatively safe from that very, very annoying Maiev. Joanna going to be a nice wall there. Interesting to see the Joanna taken before first ban, but given that we already saw bans coming out, makes a bit of sense. So what do you ban out here? Right now, you can actually pick your solo laner and then ban their counter. Or if you just want to go into something like a Sonya, who is mostly uncounterable. No, they're going to ban Sonya. Could suggest something like a Malthael being a priority for them. Or a Ragnaros. Ragnaros is very viable on this map, in that solo lane. Meanwhile, where are they going to ban out? They could ban a tank if they're worried about something like ETC. I don't think they should be. They could ban out Muradin, and Muradin would actually make a bit of sense. Stormbolt lost Sukov to blow his silence combo. WED. Can land roots post 13, but even pre 13, it's pretty annoying. Are you worried about something like the Hanzo? Or the Phoenix? A lot of choices are up. Junkrat could also be a bit of an issue. Gul'dan, so denying wave clear and sustained damage. Kind of a surprising ban. Not too surprising given the map, but I think there may have been higher priorities to ban, but we'll see. Ragnaros is up. Again, just kind of a map pick here. They do need a tank, but do they need it now? I don't think they do. I do think Muradin would be a great choice for their tank. ETC could also work, but he'd be a bit vulnerable to Chromie Poke, as well as the Joanna CC. Could go a Nubarak. It is an option. Shows up every few games. Decent on the map with the ability to burrow under a wall. Can deal with Chromia pretty well. It's gonna be Rag Greymane. So, saving their tank for later. I do like that they're getting Greymane, because he does give them some degree of dive, but a lot of follow-up with the Maiev. And they do have the Ragnar's Fed solo lane, which I sniffed out when we saw the Sonya ban. I think that was the likely choice. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Now there's more than a few picks up that they could go into. They do need something that can consistently deal damage. There are options for it on the table. Phoenix is up. Hanzo's up. You could go into Junkrat if you're really worried about that Maiev. Just disengage.
I hear the call.
Zebo Rexar. I don't like it. I don't mind the Rexar pick, but Rag is okay into Rexar. He definitely has the wave clear that Rexar can actually struggle to keep up, but also he can use his Meteor to get onto the back line, just as a way to harass Rexar pretty well. But I don't love it, I don't hate it. The Nazebo pick, when you already have Chromie, I hate it. One, this is not a late game map. Nazebo wins post 20. He doesn't do great before that. He's a very, very inconsistent damage dealer. You already have Chromie, so you don't have any consistent damage now. And further, I mean, you're solo frontlining with a Joanna into the Greymane Maiev. So when her Iron Skin's down, you're just not going to be able to approach. I am surprised to see Varian there. It could work. I really think Muradin was the better choice, but I think the Varian can work somewhat the same, though he doesn't have any escape until level 10, and then he has to give up Shield Wall for it, so it's going to be difficult. We'll see. Don't know what to expect from this game. I like Waifu Warriors draft a lot more, but I don't really love either draft. Just, again, because of that variant. I think if it's Muradin, I love that draft. If it's a Nubarak, I even love that draft. But we'll see how wrong I am. I still think their draft is significantly better than Screaming Weenies. Screaming Weenies, though, probably the better team on paper. So taking a look at standings now, we do see that Screaming Weenies is... Or, sorry, no, Waifu Wars, excuse me, is the better team on paper. I was wrong. Screaming Weenie, I got them mixed up. Screaming Weenies is 10th in Nexus Gaming Series right now. 2 win, 1 draw, 5 losses. Waifu Warriors, 4 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. Pardon me, 1 loss. So, Waifu Warriors currently sitting at 4th. And there's a bit of a gap between 4th and 5th place. Waifu Warriors wanting to keep that distance nice and spacious, keep themselves in a position to move up, maybe get a better seed, move up to a 2 or a 3. They won't catch MHS Tigers. MHS Tigers dominating D East at the moment. 8-0. 8-0 and 0, I should say. Here we go. Sorry, it has been a long day. Long day filled with exam grading and bullshit emails. But we have HOTS now. Whoops, Raw, you don't want to see a better picture of me. There we go. And on the left, it's going to be Screaming Weenies. Oh, God. Mewman 13 going to be on Malfurion. Give me a second. Udunomancer is going to be on Joanna. Tetriarchus is going to be on the Nazebo. Pez going to be on Chromie and Almighty Tree. Going to be on the Rexar. Over on the right, Flame Tree. Going to be on Varian. Hentai Master. going to be on Ragnaros. Sea Park's going to be on Maev. Birin going to be on Greymane, and Wezifish going to be on Stukov. So, pretty standard 4-1 split. No cheekery here. Birin positioning aggressively. Chromie stepping up. Take a look at the talents. Going the extra wave clear here with Bird of Prey to deal with the Ragnaros. As well as potentially the minion waves. Or the Zerg waves, excuse me. Although it's actually, that's only to minions, not to monsters. Ooh, Adunomancer trying to go in. Now, or not trying to go, he gets pulled in there by Sea Parks, excuse me. Able to back up. Good juke there by Birin. But, oh, game sound might be a little bit loud. Let's turn it down just a tiddly touch. Stukov dropping a big silence on the wave. Gonna take some poke there from Wezifish. Not from Wezifish, from Chromie. I'm sorry. Big condemn there from Adunomaster. Does get pulled in by the tether. Not really pulled in, but kind of forced to walk forward with it. Human finds the globe. Time trap there onto Maev. There's the condemn, but a vault off the back of it. Ooh, Adunomancer very, very low. There's the tether. Can they get the finish? They do. That's going to be Joanna going down. Birin needing to back up, get healthy, but with that Stukov, it won't take long. Meanwhile, we are seeing the Meteor build out of Rag. Rag not able to move on to this point right now, but still managing the wave. Ooh, Sea Park's actually quite a bit low there. May need to back off. Stukov doesn't have his level 4 yet, so he's not manaless. Stukov spreading the healing. Slow onto a Adunomancer. Both teams just kind of poking back and forth. We did see the Toads build out of Nazebo, and he's actually stacked it quite well so far. Already up to 19. Meanwhile, Rag still not able to move on to the point. So if Blue can just cap, they should get quite a bit of channel progress. But it's easier said than done. They don't really have anything they can have. Ooh, here comes Maev. Blinks into the time trap. Silence going to follow up. Can we get the tether into the silence? There it is. Now Furin and Joanna pulled in. Joanna blowing the Iron Skin up to back up to 1,000 health. Going to be able to walk away. Wezifish taking some pokes there from the Chromie. But Stukov actually does pretty well against Chromie, especially once he has that one good spread. The only issue potentially is Temporal Loop. But that's where Varian can actually step up and try to intercede some of that damage. See if it works. U-Man a little bit out of position there. There's the vault. Sea Park's gonna get the kill. Second kill there. And now the question is, they send someone else up to help out Rag, because Rag is not gonna cap this point. It looks like Greymane heading up. Some backs coming in here on the bottom. Greymane is here, moving on to the bear. No! ASPCA! ASPCA! Misha gets out. Thank God. Thank God. I didn't want to show any animal cruelty on this stream. Speaking of animal cruelty, Hunter-Gatherer picked up, rather than animal husbandry, which we see a lot, but on this map it makes sense with the prevalence of the regen globes. If they can get a big silence there from Stukov onto the Joanna. She's starting to get low. Sea Park's needing to back up. But Stukov is just so good on sustain on this map. I mean, into this 4-man with the one good spread, he effectively doesn't need mana. Ooh, huge damage on the Varian, and he's still trapped. Trait probably gonna have to be blown here. No, Trait was not up. Big tether into the silence, though. Claims 2 on the turnaround. Malfurion and Joanna. That is a good couple of kills there from Sea Parks. Waifu Warrior's gonna try to rotate up into this top once again. Birin moving up. Get ready to call the ASPCA, folks. Anti-Master does need to back for mana. Birin could cover for the time being. Let's see how they play this. Tether, trying to pull them out from behind the wall. Good fan of knives. Toad Quest almost done, though. Already up to 36. Now, this is an interesting talent. Pursuit of Vengeance. That one I don't think I've seen as much. Trying to get that extra mobility, extra blink. But that is 100 to 0 Zerg wave, and it is top into this Rexar. So they're switching now. Rag going down, although he won't need a Molten Core to defend against 6 Zerglings. I think he can handle it. But here comes the rotation top. Chromie going to be able to defend. Poke coming in. Taunt there onto Misha, securing the kill. Rip. ASPCA. Dunomaster condemning teams under the structure. Now blowing the Iron Skin just to be able to get away, but this fort is starting to fall. Now the Hydralisks are the big siege damage here, and the Hydralisks are still up. They do manage to find the kill onto Rexar proper. Now Pez is just trying to get away. Gonna get traded out. Time Trap not kicking in time, and that is going to be a fort going down. Tether there onto Malfurion. Do they have the taunt? They don't. Malfurion manages to sneak away. But already, a level and change lead for the side of Waifu Warriors. Stukov getting rooted, but going to be able to back up. Oh my goodness, that minion went flying. Rag holding his own against the Zebo here in bot lane. Setting up to grab camps quick. Gonna grab their fire bats first, then presumably into their science camp. With the level 10s now, let's see where they go. Is it the lava wave? We do see the temporal loop picked up. Wondering about that. Not too surprising. Trying to take advantage of the lack of cleanse. Greymane went wise and duelist. Full meteor build out of Rag. Interesting, the Parian Varian. Ooh, and actually a boss attempt here. On the side of Waifu Warriors, trying to abuse the 10. It is the Lava Wave, by the way. Lava Wave, Massive Shove, Cursed Bullet, Warden's Cage, and the Shield Wall. And it looks like they made 5-man push down here with this boss. Zebo currently the only defender. Silence coming out from Stukov. Spiders into the back. Stukov spreading the healing. Here comes the boss. Wall going down. Rotation coming down of 3 of them, leaving Rexar top to handle top lane. This is going to be the well going down. Varian diving into the back. Taunt there. Ooh, here's the Warden's Cage. Does manage to pull Malfurion back into it. Malfurion is in a lot of trouble. Goes down. Temporal Loop. Gonna get body blocked out. Biren onto the fort. The Dunomancer needs to be careful. Pez trading out some good damage there. There is the Meteor quest finished. Potential for a lot of damage coming off the backside of that. A bit tricky to work the vector targeting, but you can absolutely work it. Massive Shove has been used. I'm not sure what on, but now looking like a retreat, which is fine. You get a keep, you get fort, you get keep wall. It's a lot to be happy with. Looks like Rag gonna head top. Actually, the whole of Waifu Warriors is gonna head top. Potentially try to pick off this Rexar. Rexar now trying to back. Oh, he's done. That is a dead as fuck Rexar. Alright, so top beacon turns red. Waifu Warriors now going to rotate bot, look for the fight. Equal talent tiers. On the other side, we have the Tranquility, Blessed Shield. We have the, ooh, not the Boars, the Bestial Wrath, and the Gargantuan. Cursed Bullet onto Joanna. Sea Park's going to take some poke here, but going to be able to heal back up quick. Moving in now for the science camp. Top has been turned blue. They're kind of waiting up here to see what red does. Giving up the camp basically for free, not putting any pressure on the red for this. Screaming Weenies playing very passive when they had the equal talent here. Now Rag just needs to be smart and not do anything silly, like step up. But 5 people defending, now the rotation going to come bot to deal with this bruiser camp. And I like this play out of Waifu Warriors. Not trying to force a fight, even though they have 13. They're just trying to get push value onto the map. And now that they potentially have that talent advantage, but Rexar's actually on the point. Rag going to move onto it as well. Wheezy Fish in the back, getting a lot of damage onto him, but going to be able to self-sustain through it. Garg in the back finally gets taken out. But here comes the disengage. Do they collapse onto the Rexar here? Rag is trying to slow Rexar down. They move onto the bottom point. Rag just trying to contest top for the time being. Seapars could blink over the wall there. But Hentai Master needing to give this up. But Nazebo stepping up aggressively. They maybe could have punished it. They did not. 4v3 here in the bottom as Maev goes to join the fight top. It's going to cap top. Now it's just a matter of holding bot as long as they can. And they get the 100%. So there you go. 100% to 4. So not even an extra Zergling there. Just 6 Zerglings. Rexar going to come down to help with this defense, and they're going to need him. Lava Wave I don't even believe has been used yet. You can actually use Lava Wave now and look to try to just catch someone in the Warden's Cage so they're stuck in it. Would be interesting to see. Huge tether into the Warden's Cage. So much damage coming out. Fan of Knives resets are just going wild. Silence there onto Udunomancer. There is the recall onto Biren. Going to be able to back up. Zombie Wall actually catches 3 there. But here comes Rag. Lava Wave is actually pushing in top. But now Rag can actually channel this dead fort with the Molten Core. If they want to try to end. They have found Chromie now. Anti-Master in the Zombie Wall. Here's the Lava Wave. Greymane looking like he's chasing Nazebo there. Could try to focus the core. Big silence once again. Misha gonna go down. But so far, core taking quite a beating. Nobody has died yet. Surprised we didn't see a Molten Core there, but heal's coming out now. And the core goes down, so that's gonna be Waifu Warriors taking game number 1 in pretty dominant fashion, I might add. Never really in doubt that set. But we'll be right back after the break when we get set for game number 2 on Volskaya Foundry. Thanks for watching. Welcome back, everyone, to the Nexus Gaming Series, Screaming Weenies versus Waifu Warriors. Game number 2 here on Volskaya Foundry. Waifu Warriors looking dominant in game number 1. This was Screaming Weenies map choice. We're going to see what Waifu Warriors does here. Tanks were heavily prioritized in the ban phase, both Diablo and Garrosh going out. Gonna take a look at what gets banned this time. Are they gonna stay with that? Possibly prioritizes maybe support or range damage? We'll have to see. This has kind of become the cheese map in Division D. So we have seen a bit of Morales prioritization for the medevac the core strat.
Shall flee my grasp.
Sorry, I'm not being talkative right now just because I'm dealing with some IRL stuff at the moment. But I will try to get talkative here once the game starts up. We did have the Garrosh and the Stukov ban. Maiev gonna get banned out. Waiting to see what else happens. Blaze, Diablo, so getting that bulky front line. It's gonna make it hard for Maiev to get kind of those easy pickoffs, especially with the bunker there. Oh my goodness. Talk about frontline prioritization. Leoric Joanna coming out. So even with Stukov banned, nobody biting to get Malfurion early. Instead, heavy prioritization onto this front line. Things that make you, This is one of them. Well, now you have to consider. You probably want to see if you can get Malfurion, or at least force a Malfurion ban from the other team. If there's a third tier support you want, like the Alex Strasza. And if that's the case, what do you ban? You want to ban something that follows up Maiev well, because you can get the Malfurion, so you don't worry about that. Gonna ban out the Malthael, worried about the potential damage it can do. But that would be a very heavy melee comp. I don't think Malthael was a likely pick. I think you're much more likely to see something like a Hanzo or a Phoenix than you are a Malthael here. I think that's worrying a little bit too much about what hurts you and not enough about what the other team is actually likely to do. Do you ban Malfurion now on Waifu Warriors? They're actually going to ban out the Alex Strasza, which makes sense. You know, you have the big bulky front line. Cleansing Flame can be good here. Alex Strasza good on this map, so not as worried about the Malfurion. Looking like it could be a burst damage dealer like the Hanzo or the Greymane on the backside of this draft. Even paired potentially with something like a Karazim, though I probably would prefer to see something like a Rhaegar for the cleanse.
I hear the call.
Gazebo again. A little bit better on this map. This map can go a bit late if the teams don't push well. But it can also definitely end before level 20 on that third Brightwing. Now Furion is up, and they move into Brightwing. I'm very surprised by that choice. I am curious what encouraged that. Very curious what encouraged that pick. Maybe just the poly Maiev if she tries to go in? Does Tether stay up if you're polyed? I believe it does. Could be wrong. I know Condemn doesn't finish casting anymore if you poly. I expect something like the Phoenix Malfurion. This is, once again, I just gotta say Waifu Warriors won this draft pretty hard. Screaming Weenies, not so much. I don't know what they pick here that salvages it. I mean, Hanzo's up, but you have a Joanna. Li Ming, maybe? I have no idea. Goldan? I don't know. Maybe try to set up Nazeeba as a sustained damage dealer and go something like Jaina? What's this last pick gonna be? So far, no Deckard Cain. He is eligible, but neither team prioritizing him. Chromie once again. Not really able to secure kills in that last game. Maybe they think it'll work better with the Diablo Blaze. I still don't get the Brightwing pick. I think Brightwing's going to have a lot of trouble saving whoever might have tethers. I think he's going to have a lot of trouble with the Phoenix. Whenever Phoenix salvos, they're just going to have to back off and wait for Brightwing to heal everyone up. We'll see. Once again, though, I think Waifu Warriors won this draft pretty hard. Alright, here we go. Back into the game. On the left, it's going to be Screaming Weenie. It's going to be Adunomancer on the Diablo. Almighty Tree going to be on Brightwing. Pez going to be on Chromie. Mewmen 13 going to be on Blaze. And down here, Tatriarch is going to be on that Nazebo. And over on the right, going to be Biren on Phoenix. Sea Parks once again on Maiev. Hentai Master going to be on Leoric. Flame Tree going to be on Joanna. And Wezzy Fish going to be on the Malfurion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The gates are open. Go.
Time Trap going to be positioned and found by Leoric very quickly. Take a look at the level 1s. Pretty standard builds. Trying to pull a Dunomancer away, barely avoids getting tethered, but the Fan and I still enough to claim a victim as... Well, Fan and I's paired with Phoenix. Phoenix does not have shields and needs to back up to let them recharge here. There's the poke damage. Sea Parks. Wizzy, there we go. Wizzy Fish throwing the heal out there. Time Master gonna be laning against Nazebo. Now, Nazebo in the solo lane, everything I said about him being good on this map was precluded on the basis that Blaze would be in the solo lane and Nazebo would be rotating to build stacks quickly. If Nazebo is sitting down there solo laning, he's terrible on this map. Like, he doesn't bring anything to this map because he's not getting those rapid stacks. The reason you don't want him in bottom is because he can double soak with the team rotating. And by putting him in bot lane, you are halving the number of stacks he can get. Which is substantial. It scales very badly into the rest of the game. Anti-Master needing to be a bit careful here. Game's getting cleaned up. Rotation's still coming down. Oh, missing the orb, giving it up to Nazebo. Feels bad, man, but here's a big tether into a root, and that's going to claim 2. Is it also going to claim Brightwing? Nope, Brightwing is still alive. But there we see that pick potential. Maiev once again securing yet another pick. Neil Peasant picked up from Leoric. Going for that extra wave clear. Could be garbage manning the late game. Phoenix starting the camp. It's right there. Look how beautiful that looks. Just using his Q right there. So pretty. Circles. Num 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 num. I'm tired today, folks. The commentary is just not there. I'm suffering just like all of you. I will drink some energy drink before the second match of the night, but this one so far, already we're just seeing kind of more dominant play on the side of Waifu Warriors. Screaming Weenies really struggling to kind of even do some of the basic things like soaking the lane. And it does not bode well for them into this map. Now, Red gonna focus on channeling this. Siege Camp gonna finally get picked up here. But that was an incredibly slow Siege Camp. And now rotation down onto Brightwing, looking for the tether. There it is, Polymorph. Okay, Polymorph does not break tether, and Brightwing walks into the root and dies. Now, no support. This should be an easy win for Red. Wheezy Fish just doing some cardio, working that treadmill. Nordic Trek, motherfuckers. Tether. Zebo and Chromie now pulled into the fight. 5-man here. Now Fury just getting a ton of Moonfire heals off. Here comes Brightwing rejoining the fight. About a half-level lead here on the side of Waifu. 88%. We're going to see overtime. Wezzy Fish needs to be a bit careful. Toad's coming out. Need to dodge. Staying on the point, though. Phoenix going in a little bit for a flank. Needs to be careful into this Diablo. Shields are down. Biren has to back up. Ooh, but there is a blink in with the tether. Although actually Diablo charging in. Time stop there onto Sea Parks. Trying to get onto Blaze, but Diablo is actually going to be the next to fall. Biren having to leave, though, and go for the tap. Malfurion goes down onto the backside, though. Now Mumin trying to get away. Mumin doesn't do that, but that is the protector going over to the side of Waifu Warriors. And now here it comes. You huge damage. 3-man laser. You cannot stand in that laser. It is brutal. Apparently, blue team has taken control over Protector. I don't know. This game is kind of buggy as fuck sometimes. Maybe I'm just colorblind. Maybe what I've been thinking blue my whole life has actually been red. Or maybe this game just kind of sucks. I'm joking. No, I love this game. Pretty standard play, going for the walls. Minions already walked up, so they don't have to wait too long. That time Laser not going to collect anything. Need to be careful, though. Backing up. Triglock Protector. Only 10 seconds left. Biren needing to walk away there. 5 seconds. Joanna coming up to join the fun. Nazebo is doing a little double soaking at the moment. Zebo, though, only up to 47 stacks so far. Not great at this point in the game. Especially if you're playing for 20. Separation onto a Dunomancer. There's the root to block him off, and down he goes. Kill number 5. Meanwhile, once again, just seeing Waifu Warriors just continue to kind of dominate here. Just pushing the lanes up. They're soaking much better. They almost have a 2-level lead. They're going to grab level 10s here in just a moment. Going to be interesting to see where we go. Do we get Entomb Meme Beam? That's the question. We have the Entomb. Oh, God. Do we get it? Please. Warden's Cage. Oh, no. I wanted so bad for the memes. To epic memes. No memes, guys. No memes. This is a meme-free zone. Do not let your memes become dreams. Your dreams are memes. I have gone potentially aggressively with the blink. Doesn't take it. I know it was the better pick, right? Like, I get that Salvo was exactly the right pick. That is absolutely 100% a fact. But I really wanted into Meme Beam. Just so much. I think we all lost something today. I didn't get Decker Kane in this set. I wanted into Meme Beam. Didn't even get that. Feels bad, man. I was the most excited I was in this entire 2-match set so far, and it didn't come to fruition. Pretty much like every date I go on, that's exactly what that felt like. Thought all the signs were there, it was going great, and then denied. Forever alone. I'm gonna die in my 30s from suicide due to depression. Sad face. I'm gonna get complaints about that. Can't wait. Once again, though, Waifu Warrior, just control the map. Level 10s are here on the other side. It is the blink heal needing to take it because of the solo heal on the Brightwing. Also helps to be able to escape if Maev does in fact tether Brightwing in. She can get out. Garg, Bunker, APOC. Red already in a good position. Brightwing currently doing the double soaking. Zebo at about 90 stacks. Not really on pace at the moment to get 175, but could catch up if he starts doing the double soaking. The problem is that Devin and Brightwing kind of doing all that for him. So it may just be a Garg upgrade. Ooh, Hentai Master separating out. There's the Entomb. APOC onto the backside. Twilight Dream going for the flank. They do manage to find Diablo. Warden's Cage. There's the kill. And now Salvo going to come in. That is going to be a dead Brightwing as well as a dead Nazebo. Biren trying to get away. Biren might actually go down. Biren does indeed go down, as does Malfurion to the Garg and Chromie. Now trying to get onto Mumin to get the trade. Mumin is going to go down next. The support totem is up, and Chromie just walked up and took it. That awareness, though. Ah, boy. This game is fun. Diablo does have 100 souls. Doesn't want to die now. Oh, Chromie tries to be a little bit too cheeky and pays the iron price there. Honestly, now you could just set that totem on the point to heal up if you wanted to, but they could just keep Maev out. Ready to engage off the fact. Biren blinking back. Sorry, my sensitivity got turned way up there for a second. Not really sure why. Punisher moving up onto the fort. There's the silence. Charge comes in. Starting to damage it. Maiev blinking ahead, has the two-man tether into the Condemn. Biren coming in with the salvo. The slows are there. Oh, Diablo can't get into the bunker and goes down. Flame Tree in a little bit of trouble. Garg onto the backside, just making things uncomfortable. There is the support camp. Trying to enable further engage here. Biren getting those shields back up. Good thing. Now here comes the push-up. Zebo's starting to do some damage here with those toads. Ooh, Sea-Parks goes in, but now is very low health. Blaze, though, is actually going to be the one to fall. Sea-Parks and Joanna getting out. Keep in mind, Malfurion is inside of the Triglav Protector. Ooh. Big damage there onto Diablo with the laser. Here we go. Now pushing up. A little bit of a BM spray there with the machine gun on the Triglav. Trying to push fort. They managed to get keep wall here. Level 15s. This is equal talent here. Needing to back up now. Biren going to be able to teleport away. And away they do get. So Waifu Warriors continuing to extend their lead. Now looking to find 16s here. And get an even bigger advantage. Brightwing forgoing the ice block for the shield dust. Getting that physical armor. But it's kind of needed. You know, it's just that Phoenix is just trekking people at the moment. You may even need to go to Bouncy Dust here just to get even more protection out. And it sucks. It's not a feels good man. It's a feels bad man. But I think it's just going to have to feel bad. There's just so much damage out of this Phoenix Maiev. And Brightwing, I love the hero. She's my favorite support in the game to play. Is not viable in this situation. She just isn't. Don't get me wrong, I love Brightwing, Garion, third of her name, Brightener of Wings, Shielder of Allies, Transformer of Foes, Aspect of Spell Armor, Breaker of Chains, and Summoner of the Emerald Winds. I think she's a fantastic character. I love her. She is not viable right now, and not in this situation. Sea-Park's going in, trying to find the tether. Not going to be able to land it here. Has to watch out. There's the time trap. Chromie going to step up, try to look for the combo. Here comes Brightwing, but a little bit too late to save the fort. Guard coming out, trying to get some damage out. But Waifu Warrior is going to be able to disengage. They do have the 16. Sea-Park actually going back in. There's the double tether into the Entomb. APOC going to be used to counter-engage. Wezzyfish stepped up, trying to go for the Twilight Dream. And got interrupted out of Twilight Dream. Died off the backside of the ice block. 1-for-1 trade. Diablo for Malfurion, but there's no support now. Outside of the support camp are the members of Waifu Warrior. Going to need to back up and disengage here. There's actually a pretty sound counter-engage there on the side of Screaming Weenies. They handled that fairly well. Still down quite a bit. 4 to 13 kills, down 16s, but that's a good start. If they can continue to counter-engage like that, it can work out in their favor. Said they have to find 16. And already pushing in, going for the well. They get it. Gonna give a big advantage to Waifu Warriors here on the bottom. Their well still standing. Brightwing in the meantime, soaking top. Zebo has actually caught up in stacks quite a bit. Up to 159. Should get to 175 if this game gets to 20. The problem is right now, it's not on pace to get to 20. Not for Screaming Weenies anyway. Temporal loop onto Phoenix, and he manages to blink in just the right period of time to not get pulled out. Here's the Warden's Cage, trying to get on a Brightwing. Brightwing moving away. There comes the Entomb. Blessed Shield, Twilight Dream getting the big silence. Now Tracky Archers trying to walk away. Diablo does fall. He did not have souls. Hentai Master getting focused down here by the Garg as well as Blaze. Hentai Master going to try to get away. Sea-Park's going to drop. Tethered in Blaze. Might have been a mistake. Maybe needed to walk away there. Malfurion doing the best he can to heal it up. It is a 4v4 at the moment. Here comes the big Condemn, though. Biren starting to chunk out, but now need to be a bit careful. Hentai Master, though, allowing the turnaround on to Blaze. Brightwing having a blink heal out, but it's going to be Chromie going down. He stepped up, got a little bit caught out after Blaze dropped. And now this should be another protector heading over to the side of Waifu Warriors. And now they could actually send Leoric away to soak for a bit because of the kills onto Chromie and Diablo. Unix stepping up, just continuing to pressure with that poke damage. I get why, Candace Burr, they didn't go the, Ice Block, and it's just because they needed the shield dust, really, to deal with that Phoenix. I'm not saying it's the right call, I'm just like, that was, I believe, the thought process, and I can at least respect that. Getting the bouncy dust as well, just to help deal with it. But, yeah, Brightwing is pretty squishy, and when Maiev is being as aggressive as she is and not getting punished for it, it's going to be difficult to play it. If you have the Blink heal, you can sometimes get away without getting Ice Block, just on the basis that you're agile enough that you don't really have to worry about getting too stuck unless you get CC chained. And, you know, the only real CC there is Bless Shield and Root. So if you can dodge the Root, you should be okay. But there goes the wall. Oh, level 20 on the horizon here. Protector down to about half, so Waifu Warrior starting to back up. Maiev going in for the re-engage. There's the Warden's Cage. Huge salvo. Gonna just Shrek people. Brightwing somehow getting out of there. Nazebo gonna drop to the salvo. Mumin not gonna be able to get away. Adunomancer and Brightwing too low to really re-engage. So here comes the move up onto the fort. Tringalot Protector is low, but it should be up long enough, especially with the minions here, to secure this keep. And that's gonna be mid-keep. Meanwhile, top, there's a big wave coming. That should take out the fort. Level 20s are now here for the side of Waifu Warriors. And they have not walked away yet. Punisher still has about 10 seconds, but only about 3% HP. Can't really do much with it. Are they going to try to take this fort? Looks like they are. Not. Are. I don't know. They do take the fort. Leoric was just walking away with it. But that is another fort. And with keep down mid, now mid is always the weakest lane to get a keep in. And the simple reason for that is, one, there's no camp pressure in mid, although on this map, there's typically only camp pressure in, well, there is only camp pressure in top lane. But second, mid is the easiest lane to clear because you always have to walk past it to go to any other lane. You're either in mid going to a side lane, or you're in a side lane going to mid or the other side lane. Either way, you go through mid. Going up top lane. Surprised Waifu Warrior not playing a bit more aggressive, looking for a fight. They don't have 20 advantage forever. They're going to have to take a fight, especially with this Nazebo hitting 20. It will start to actually hurt them. They really need to push up. Right now, they're being very patient, soaking lanes. I want to see them push up mid here and try to force a fight. Right now. Looks like they're going to try to force a fight top. Temporal Loop. There's the Vault. Are they going to force the fight here? Furion is stepping up. Here comes Brightwing. And they're going to walk away. And I'm just really surprised by this. They have not used the level 20 advantage at all. And Life Bloom, Trap Talent. It's horrible on Malfurion, by the way. Just a little tip. Big Entomb. There's the Twilight Dream. Brightwing and Diablo go down. That should be game. The Orc actually taking a lot of damage. They're going to have to back up. Mumin bunkering just in time to save himself. Chromie the bunker as well. Ooh, Chromie is going to drop. She does not get the bye-bye off, and that will be the game. Just a note, though, yeah, Life Bloom, it's a trap talent. It's not good. Lunar Shower, you just easily get more value off. There we go. It's going to be Waifu Warriors taking 2-0. And we'll be back with a post-game interview briefly. Stay tuned.